we're going to have some inequalities here. And we're going to first determine whether it's a solid or dotted line. I'll teach you a couple of little things. So let's have a solid shirt and a dotted shirt. Okay, to kind of help emphasize the point. So solid lines have equal or a bar under the greater than or less than sign. Basically, that means it can also equal the solution, right? So like this would be an example what I'm talking about here. Y less than or equal to or greater than equal. Notice there's a bar underneath the less than or greater than sign. So it's also equal to. Dotted lines do not have equal signs, only the less than or greater than sign. No bars. That's real important to note it. So y equals x squared is this graph right here. It's the following. So this would be the graph of y less than or equal to x squared. And the way I like to think of it is if I was standing right here on the y-axis, I'm looking for y values that are smaller. Well, smaller would indicate below, that's why it's shaded below the line here. And because it has a bar underneath of it, I see a solid line for my parabola. Here, it says y greater than or equal to x squared. I have my graph of x squared, and if I was standing exactly on the y-axis here, or this vertex, I'm looking for y values that are larger, which would be up. That's why it's shaded inside this time. But what happens when we don't have the bar? Well, notice our line changes from a solid line to a dotted line. We did the one where y was less than or equal to x squared. We had a solid line, and it was shaded below. I'm going to graph it, but now it's just with a dotted line, not a solid line, because the line itself is not part of the solution. That's what it means. And once again, it gets less than, because if I was standing right here on this y-axis, I'm looking for y values that are smaller. And here would be the example of one where y values are greater. Notice there's no bar, so it's not equal to. That's why it's a dotted line. And if I was standing right here, the values would be greater than, which would be going up. That's why it's shaded on the inside of this here. Those are the four types of graph that you will see on our equations here. First off, solid or dotted. And then basically I'm either going to be shading what, above the line or below. Greater thans are going to be above, less thans below.